Salutations and happy Advent. The days continue to grow darker, and the day which our Savior was born is fast approaching. This Sunday a rejoice will ring out through the choir as the altar and celebrants are dressed in rows. We are to be joyful of what approaches, the hope that was born in a manger. Adventus means coming, in both the sense of the Christmas that is about to arrive, as well as the anticipation of Christ's second coming at time's end. The understanding of time in Christianity is that history is marching on. Peoples, nations, ideologies, faith, warfare, peace, and the physical nature of the world are in continual motion until this age finally comes to an end. This is in stark contrast to liberalism, which claims we have reached the summit of history. To butcher and summarize Francis Fukuyama's End of History essay, we have found in liberalism the summit of which we have strived for. There is nothing more to develop politically or socially. We have arrived at our destination. We have reached the second age. The eternal kingdom and reign has at last arrived. In the 30 years since this was put to text, a lot has been said and happened contrary to my strawman version of Mr. Fukuyama's thesis. But I bring this liberal understanding of the end of history to contrast it with the Catholic understanding of the end. Teleology, the study of ends, a critical part of classical philosophy, thrown aside so often in our modern understanding, is useful to understanding where liberalism and Catholicism comes to divide. For the liberal, the end is limited to the material world. What can come to its apex form is limited by physical matter and the organization of that matter. It is in politics that the materialist can find the highest of ends, the structuring of the lives of man through government, a piece of this world that can achieve for everyone the greatest sustainable pleasure without need of conflict or excessive toil. This is a new Babel, or even new Garden of Eden. This wish for world peace is not without merit, as Providence himself has this in his plan as well. But God desired not for mankind simply the good fruits of Eden, but something far greater. Christianity reaches for the ultimate ends of man that transcends the material. It seeks the good of the souls of man first, before his material needs. The kingdom to come can never be brought here in utopia by man, for as Jesus said, his kingdom is not of this world. Because history has not ended, because the world continues to toil through sorrow and bloodshed, we must continue to make way and prepare for the second coming. We must cultivate our virtues, do acts of mercy, give freely our gifts, and ready our hearts and minds for the time when our Savior returns. A Christian can finally declare that history has ended, that it has reached its peak, when the trumpets of angels begins to ring out.